Happy Halloween, everybody, and welcome to my Psychic Connection with Journey Ryan Live and Beaver. Beaver fever, guys. I'm so excited for you guys to be here and to get the opportunity to see us. And we're looking forward to talking to all of you guys tonight. And I keep saying we, that's because I have friends with me tonight. Of course, it's Halloween. Why not make it multiple psychics rather than just me? I brought my friends for our nice little Halloween party. I thought that everybody would get a kick out of it and have some fun and see some of the beautiful costumes that we have tonight. So really looking forward to it. So let's go with it and start with Squirrel Girl. What's up, Squirrel?
Hey, everybody. It's so fun to be here, but I can barely speak.
Seems like you got a problem with some bug teeth.
My grandma was right. No.
Looks like you can bite an apple through a picket fence.
I could. And I got my little friend Tippy here. Don't forget Tippy Squirrel.
Look at you. Look at how beautiful you are. Amazing. All right. But you look gorgeous. I love the outfit. And are you ready to have some fun here on this wonderful Halloween night?
I sure am.
All right. Well, Halloween is always one of our special times here. We love to connect with everybody and, teach people a little bit of something about Halloween. And everybody's like, oh, Halloween, it's that one night a year. Halloween actually lasts for an entire week. Most people do not realize that Halloween is 7 days long.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, it's just Oh Hallows Eve has been moved back a few days, but it definitely takes a week to go through the process. And I love it. I love this time of year. Mediumships are always on point. We're looking forward to talking to everybody here. But I'm going to post something because I know everybody says hi to get into our chat. This is how we do things here, guys. But we are changing it up a little bit for you. So what I am going to tell you guys is post your question. Rather than saying hi, post your question. We will start your question. We will go down the order in which your question was posted. So guys, make sure you guys are posting your question instead of just saying hi. That way we can just go down the list and we already have your question ready. So guys, let's start that now. What's that?
I have a question. I'm sorry.
Yeah.
This being where the veil is the thinnest, would it be the best time to get a mediumship?
It's one of the easiest times to get a mediumship.
Okay, thank you.
One of the easiest times getting that mediumship. So definitely looking forward to all that. All right, I see some of these. Guys, remember how we do things here. When it comes to your questions, have a specific question. No general reads. That means what's going to happen in the next few months, general. So make sure you guys are not asking those questions. Pay attention. No medical, no general, no legal. Okay? We have 2 minutes to spend with you guys on a free read. If you'd like to donate to get a longer read, guys, make sure you have a specific question. Specific question. And happy Halloween to everybody. And we've got more people here with us. Let's bring on Destiny K. What's up?
Hey, happy Halloween, guys.
Happy Halloween.
How is everyone?
Gorgeous. Look at that. Look at that. You look amazing. Morticia.
Morticia.
Wait a minute. We got to go da-na-na-na.
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 Da-na-na-na. Da-na-na-na.
Da-na-na-na.
It's amazing. Your costume looks great. I have to say, make sure that Everybody is posting their question rather than just saying hi. We are changing it up a little bit. That way we have your guys' questions ready. So when we go down the list, we just got to go ahead and click on that button so we know who you are. And all right, guys, make sure we are clicking on some of these questions. I need the back of the house to make sure you guys are clicking on the questions. All right, so we do have another one joining us tonight, and I cannot wait to bring on Elise Raven. Elise,
hey guys, hi.
Oh,
I'm
look
so
at
excited, you guys.
We were twinsies there for a minute. We were twinsies.
Yes, I think I'm
And then all of a sudden it was like, it's time to be the Beebs. This is what the Beebs is going to look like at 50, just so everybody knows.
He's gonna be handsome still then.
Exactly. Still sporting the sexiness. You know what I mean? But I am looking forward to talking to everybody. And do you guys have any trick-or-treaters at your houses tonight?
Yeah.
Not at mine. I live in a old people community pretty much, so there's not many kids over here.
I live in East Sweet. Nobody even knows this little trailer's here.
Yeah.
Way out in the country.
I live way out in the country, so the kids are going out to where the big candy bars are.
Mm-hmm.
Looking forward to it. And any at your house, Destiny?
So me and my daughter, we went to my friend's house, and then I took them out trick-or-treating, and it was busy.
Oh yeah, that's always great. I love seeing all the little costumes and how enthusiastic everybody is in Halloween. And
she went as Wednesday. She went as Wednesday as well. So it was awesome.
I love it. Family costumes always work. They always get me. I love it. Love it. Guys, make sure you guys are posting your guys' questions. Instead of saying hi, post your question. That way, if let's say you have to leave and your question's on the list, you could always come back to see what your reading was. So that's what we're doing. This gives you guys an opportunity to still get those questions answered, even if you have to go. So we figured we'd help you guys out by helping y'all out. All right, guys, let's go ahead and check our donation list. We don't want to miss out anybody who has donated on our list. And of course, this thing's going to make me take some math here. So to get into the system.
Not math.
I passed the test. Don't worry, guys. I passed the test, so we're good to go. All right, guys, let's take a look at our list and see who we've got to start off with. Not quite yet, but guys, do know that you guys can donate in order to get those questions answered. So let's get this party started. Are we guys, are we ready?
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
All right, well, let's see. The first person on our list with their question is Sherry L. Sherry is here. Sherry says, will me and Raphael get married? So when I'm looking at your energy to get married, this is going to take a while. I don't feel like this energy is going to be right away. And I can tell you right now that with this being said, I feel like you're going to, I want to say at least 2 years. After 2 years, the energy, there's so much between now and 2 years. But I do feel like the opportunity for you to grow closer, yes, I feel all of that energy, but at least it's going to be out at least 2 years. So you got time before you guys get married. There's a lot of things that need to happen. Are you guys separated right now? Because I'm seeing distance between the two of you. So that's also playing a part in what's going on. Because I keep seeing distance between the two of you. She put okay, but are you guys separate right now? Because I mean, I get that there's no separation. Well, there's a distance between the two of you guys not talking. Something's not happening right now. Because I'm not getting that total connection that's going to, it's not going to stay that way is what I got. And I kept getting that the energy was going to change there, but it wasn't for any type of worry. So just allow yourself to go through this. Energy grows between the two of you. We don't live in the same place. Okay. So I'm going to tell you this right now. The energy is definitely going to get stronger between the two of you. So that's nothing to worry about. I do feel like there's positivity here, and you're going to be able to get through this. And with that, that's what I have for you. Thank you so much, Sherry. We appreciate you, and we appreciate your question. Guys, make sure you're posting your question. Make sure we post those questions, guys. Happy Halloween to everybody that we see coming in. And here I am hogging the screen. So used to it being me on Monday, so forgive me if I hog. You guys will forgive me. You got to. I'm the Beebs. I'm the Beebs. Filling in for Journey Ryan tonight.
Got that
Can't be
crazy
upset with that
charm,
face.
right?
Definitely filling in for Journey tonight. So, all right. Well, as we were talking about mediumships and things, you know, being the veil being its thinnest. We got a first medium of the night. Woo woo. All right. We've got Rebecca. Rebecca W. Go ahead and give us that question. All right. Rebecca says, my dog is passing. Wanted to know if my husband's dad is here for him. When it comes to animals passing, there's family members that always greet in the spirit of the animal. You know, a lot of people think, oh, well, spirits of animals are different than spirits of people, and they're not. I've never seen a difference between that, especially with dogs. The thing is that we all live different lives. We live different types of lives. And so, yes, your families and his family would be greeting the spirit into the realm and allowing that opening for them to be greeted with love and care and kindness and, you know, feeling at home. And I know that the passing of this dog is going to kick your butt. I definitely see a lot of emotional energy here that happens with this dog. And this is a dog that brings joy to everyone's life in the household. And I get that your energy is definitely all about the dog, surrounding the dog. And I definitely feel like your energy is coming together. So don't put yourself in a dark place. Just know the dog is going with, you know, no pain, very happy. And I don't feel like this is anything that you'll need to worry about. As I said, loved ones are going to bring this spirit into the realm of the dead. Well, in their case, the living. We're just we're a different type of living. We're flesh living versus spiritual living. And your dog will be greeted with happiness and love. But I am going to pass this on over to Squirrel. Squirrel, what do you got? You are muted.
I knew that. I was testing you.
Oh, yeah.
And hello, Rebecca. I'm so sorry to hear that you're going through that. And it's actually, I went and I looked for a message for you to see if your dad is there and what he would have to say for you. And I've got the Page of Cups in reverse. This is a very difficult ending for you. This dog has been your friend, and it was really close to your dad, so you almost feel like it's an ending with your dad too, like you're losing him all over again through his best friend. So it's really difficult for you, and it's a lot of weight. Look at how he's bowed over in sorrow. And Daddy wanted to let you know he's there. He's there for you. He's there for his puppy. He's not going to let you go through this alone, and you'll never lose him, and you'll never lose that animal. Um, you won't be able to touch him, you won't be able to feel him, but you're going to be able to feel him spiritually. And your dad is not letting you go through this alone. And you're not losing your daddy again. I know it feels like it, losing his friend. That was some connection you had with your father. So this is a tough time on you, but you are so loved, baby girl. So I hope that helps. And I am going to pass you on to Destiny.
All right.
Hey, lovely Rebecca. First of all, first things first that I want to say to you is that I'm really sorry that you're going through this right now. And again, with what Journey said and with what Squirrel said as well, in regards to having to bring things up that have already been, in a sense, laid to rest. Okay, so first of all, I've been sitting here connecting with your energies, and I've also have been feeling and picking up on your father-in-law. Okay, and I do want to say to you, I've got a few messages here for you. So the first message that I have for you, lovely, is try not to worry, because we will bring helpful people into your life. Okay, so I do feel right now with what you're going through with your dog at the moment is very distressing for you, but also heartbreaking at the same time. And like, I definitely feel that your dog means the world to you, but not just to you, but to the family. Like, this is literally like, if you're going to lose your dog, then this is going to be like a part of the family missing. Okay, but I do want to say to you, even though that your dog will be going to the afterlife into spirit, know that your dog is going to be safe and well. Okay, because your father-in-law comes through and he stands and says, I am here helping you. Okay, so he's going to guide you through the process of what you need to do in order to make sure that your dog is very at peace and feels comfortable. Okay, and I do feel right now that this is something that you are doing at the moment. You are really preparing for this as we are speaking in this present moment. Okay, but I'm also being told to tell you, Rebecca W., that it's not your fault. Okay, so I'm being referred and told right now that you're blaming yourself. You're blaming yourself about what is going on here. Okay, so I want you to not blame yourself. Okay, and your father-in-law is with the rest of the family. And I want to say to you right now, this is your father-in-law coming forwards to let you know that your dog will be with the rest of the family as well. So you have nothing to worry about. Okay, and know that your dog is always going to be around you as well. Your dog will come forwards for you and give you signs to let you know that they are still with you. So in a sense, it's like what Janie says, you know, your dog is never going to leave your side ever. Even when they go to spirit, they are still always there around you, supporting you, okay, and giving you the things that you're needing to know in your life as you move forward with your future. But I do want to say to you that I feel like right now, with how you're feeling, it's like you're just waiting. Would you understand me when I say that, Rebecca? I just feel like right now he has cancer. I couldn't bear putting him to sleep, but I feel bad. He's suffering. Bless you. Okay. I completely understand you, and I really do feel you right now on a level of an understanding. And, you know, when you have that in your life, to have that, being told that you have to make these choices and these decisions, it's something that is really hard to be able to come to terms with. Okay, so please don't blame yourself. Okay, your father-in-law is saying don't blame yourself, it's not your fault. Okay, and know that he is going to help you and give you the guidance and things that you're needing to do with moving forwards. Okay, I also want to say to you at the same time, okay, lovely, Rebecca, excuse me, you can also be sending your dog some healing, okay, because I do feel that you are a healer as well, and you are going to be able to do this, to transform, to make your dog feel a lot more with no pain, and you're going to be able to take this pain away for the time being by healing for the time being. Okay, lovely. And I want to say to you as well, I'm also, this card came out as well, I am surrounded by loving animals. So I really do feel, yes, do Reiki on him, lovely. Yes, definitely do Reiki on him. And I'm being told by your father-in-law that there's animals around him already as well. So know that there is everything going on right now, that I feel you. I really, truly do. So send your dog healing, but also send yourself healing as well. You don't even think about, oh, bless your heart. So yeah, so please do that Reiki, okay? And I'm going to pass you over to Lise and sending you lots of love and light to you. Bless your heart. So thank you.
Elise, you're muted.
Right. So I wrote a few things down. And I don't did get that your father-in-law is with you and with your dog. I feel like he is going to be the one to take him home. And I did get that he had cancer. I heard cancer. I heard that like he's having trouble with his belly. So I'm not sure if the cancer is in his belly. I also got something about his collar. I don't know if like there's a special name on the collar, what the significance of the collar is, but I did get something dealing with the collar. Your father-in-law was telling me that he will be with me, like the dog will be with him, right? Again, I got that he would be the one that would take him home, right? I also feel like there is a woman with him in spirit as well. So she said I took it off. Yes, I'm going to keep it. Okay. I don't know what the dog's name is. I actually doodled a picture of the dog. I don't know. It helped me connect with him, I guess, because I did see him. He's like, I seen him as like he has like, I don't want to say scruffy hair, but it's you know, I'm used to having like pits. It's not like smooth hair like them, like it's a little bit longer, right? I don't know like this breed of dog. However, I can try and show you the picture. I don't know if it's gonna show. Probably not. No, and we're not going to make fun of my drawing. Anyway, I don't even know why I attempted that. But anyway, I can see him is the thing. His name is Baxter. Girl, no way. Okay, I know that this isn't right, but I said Oscar. I was going to ask about that. So I don't know. We got the last part of that right. But whenever it comes to your energy, I do feel like your energy is heavy. And I agree with, I believe it was Destiny that was saying like how you're just waiting. You're just waiting. He's a pit Sharpie mix. Okay, so his hair isn't as long, but I did see that the face is kind of shaped like a pit almost, but it's longer. Like his nose is a little bit longer than well, at least than what my pit was. He had a kind of a smushed in kind of looking face. And I do get that his fur was kind of dark and he does have like those little cute little floppy ears going on. But that's what I was seeing. I do feel like your Reiki will help ease him a little bit. It's funny that you were talking about the Reiki because right before you were talking about that, I seen like I have done things to where like I've taken like negative energy away from someone and I see it as like this dark fog almost coming from someone. Yes, he does. I see. Thank you. And I seen like this dark fog, but yeah, I seen like light as well. And that would explain the you doing the Reiki. I do feel like that's going to help him. I feel like your dad is already communicating with him. I feel like he has been for a while, but I feel like your father-in-law is like literally sitting with him. But as he's sitting with him, he's coming to you and comforting you as well as his son. He says that he's giving him strength for all of you. I did get something about a tree as well. I feel like I don't know like what if, you know, with his passing, I feel like I kept getting earth. Like, so just, I don't know if there's like a spot under a tree to put him in the earth when he passes. Or if maybe a tree will grow from it when you do, because I got like you putting him in the earth and tree, right? Yes, he's been bawling, my husband. Oh, I'm so sorry. Well, his dad is giving him strength. He's given him strength for you guys, and this is where that pain is coming from, where he feels like he's losing his dad all over again. I feel like he actually went to this dog, as in like he felt like it was almost like his dad reincarnated. Like, I'm not saying that's what it was, but that's what it felt like to him. Like, he felt like this dog was like his dad to him. It was the closest thing that he could have. I keep seeing something blue as well. It's like I can't make out what it is, but it's like some kind of cloth that's made out of blue. I can't see the whole thing. So I don't know if this is like the thing with the collar, or if this is something significant for your husband. I'm not really sure. But I keep seeing it over and over again, but I can't make out the whole thing. If I make out the whole thing as I'm talking to you, I will definitely let you know. But I feel like you guys are needing to make sure that you guys are taking time out for yourselves as well, and like do something, you know, for yourselves. Like, it's because you guys are like pretty much, his tag is blue. Okay, thank you for that, because the first thing I said was the collar, right? And that is when I was getting that blue. So thank you so much for that. You don't know how much that helps me. It helps me so much. So thank you. So yeah, I do feel like you guys need to do something fun with each other, like try and let loose. I know that's really hard right now, but you guys are like in fear and in sorrow right now, and maybe try and play a game together. You could even, you know, have the dog sit next to you, and like he'll be comforted being between you guys, and he'll you know, it's almost like he's included because he's laying between you two, getting comforted by both of your energies, but yet you guys are enjoying each other as well. You know, I don't know. I keep getting, I know that bananas are good for the stomach. I don't know. He just told me banana. So maybe that's it, with the banana there. But anyway, he just wants you to know that everything's going to be okay. And I feel like when your dad comes, he will now come to you guys with, what did you say it was? Baxter right next to you. He will come with, like, they will be together. So, and he said this will make him happy. He, you know, I know that you guys are, you know, living in sorrow right now and in that fear, and but he said that you will never lose him, and you will never lose this dog either. They will stand by you all the time. So it's just more love in the spirit world coming in for you guys. So much love and many blessings. And I'm so sorry that you guys are going through this.
All right. That's good information. And, you know, when it comes to our pets, our loved ones, you know, we all think of different things just because we're different species, that we don't all go back to the same soul family when we leave this earth, and we do. And, you know, we're not seen differently. We just live different experiences and different lives. And in this case, this dog got the chance to live a life. So this is where they're at currently. And, you know, when we're getting ready for that crossover, we all have to prepare for it. It is hard on the entire family, especially when it comes to an animal that we want to, you know, feed them chocolate cake and make them fat and squishy and, you know, just, you know, love and squeeze to death. But it's definitely a hard thing to get past. Guys, I've seen a lot of you guys have donated, but guys, we do have you guys on a list as we go down that list. But ladies, I have to mention, got Blanca for a mega read. Blanca, come on
Happy
down.
Halloween!
Question. We are looking forward to seeing what you have for us tonight, guys. We've changed the rules a little bit. Rather than you guys just saying hi, make sure you just post your question. We can save it in our list, and as your question comes through, that's how we're going to read you. So, guys, make sure that you do that. But remember, donations do take priority, and they are guaranteed readings. So we may not be able to guarantee all the free ones, but we definitely are going to guarantee the donated readings. Guys, remember, we are here 5 nights a week. Tomorrow night, we're going to be here with Destiny K at 7 p.m. Eastern. At 9 p.m. Eastern on Tuesday, we're going to be with Elise Raven. And then on Wednesday, we're here again with Elise Raven at 9 p.m. On Thursday, we're going to be here with Danielle Hartz. And Friday is Squirrel and Friends. Woo, woo. It's a great show, guys. Friends, absolutely. Oh my God. Fever.
Danielle.
Danielle, this is what Beeps would look like in 50 years. All right. Guys, those of you that have donated a 10-minute block, remember to pick who you want as your reader. So when we call you, make sure you guys know which reader you would like to read for. For the 3-minute reads, you get your choice. We just don't have enough time for all of us to do it. All right, so here we go. We've got Blanca here. It says, hi, would like to connect with Robert. With the veil being as the thinnest, has he have a message for me, or would you like to say anything to me about the kids? They miss him a lot. When it comes down to the kids' situation, I mean, yeah, it sucks that they've all fallen ill, but he is in the household powering through it like nobody's business, basically amplifying energy of healing, letting the kids know, giving them this feel of comfort. The moment of comfort is definitely coming from him, but he's also telling you to stop stressing, manage your time better. He says you are putting too much stress on you. There is nothing you can do on this situation. I know that you want the kids to be well, but you are putting too much pressure. He does not like the pressure that you are under. He wants you to take a moment and breathe and allow yourself to take a couple minutes. I know that you feel that you can't, and you might feel, oh, well, that may make me feel self. It's not. You are no good to those kids if you're stressed. Says, I'm so stressed. It's hard juggling work and the kids. Right now, yes, there's a lot going on, and you feel like you have to, pay more attention to the kids at the moment. Work is definitely stressful, especially in the season that we're going into. It is not something that's going to be easy for you because you know damn good and well it's like Team Blanca versus Team Lazy Ass. And Team Lazy Ass is exactly what I just called it, lazy. So, start delegating the work at work, letting them know, hey, you need to do something. You need to take stress off the table for you. Robert says, I'm trying to love you, but you are so aggravated that he can't get near you. He says, you keep pushing everything and everyone away. The ones that are close to you right now, you are ignoring because you're not giving yourself a minute. Does he want to say anything about them? I don't really get that he's directly talking to them. He's directly talking to you. So what I'm going to tell you with them, that he does love them, that he's, he wants Stephanie to get her grades up. He wants all the kids. Well, Maddie's doing great, but he sees them all growing up so fast. And the youngest one's acting like a 45-year-old. So he probably sounds like one right now being ill, but he says he's the one to watch when he needs to go into these programs that allow him to be more advanced, like with classes that are like, what do they call those classes? I'm trying to think right now. They're advanced education, higher education. He's going to learn incredibly quick. He says, yes, they're growing up so fast indeed. You know, he loves them. He cares about them. He knows that they do ask him questions, and he shows them signs and lets them feel loved. So when they ask those questions, let them know he hears them and that he's with them, and to pay attention to the signs that are being put available. So the energy that I see, what's going on here, what I see coming about, he's very intelligent for sure. Right, but he's not the only intelligent one. Don't let the other two slack just because they have other things going on in their lives. They're much older. They feel like they can, you know, oh, I'll catch up. No, get it done now. You won't have to play catch up. So make sure that they're paying attention to their grades and they're doing everything that they can in order to get things done. So that way there is no, you know, catch up. There's no other games here. So allow yourself to be able to move forward and do the things that you need to do. And so it's, yes, okay. But I definitely feel as though he's trying to help everyone. Your mom is trying to give you strength. They're both telling me to tell you to accept it. Don't put the shield down. Put the shield down. It's not doing you any good. Stop pushing back. I know it's stressful times, but you can definitely get through this. I don't see that as a problem. I definitely feel like you'll be able to get through this. But know that he is there with you. Your mom is giving you strength. It's like a family reunion again. Here we go. We got cousins. We got a brother. We've got other family members focusing their time, attention, and energy on this household. You are not alone. But you do have to give yourself a minute. So make sure you're doing that. But I don't want to hog up all the time. We've got lots of people waiting on us, and I love your face. And I know that you're going through a lot right now. It says, oh, okay, yes, thank you. Awesome. I'm going to pass this over to Squirrel. Let's see what Squirrel's got for you.
Okay, I'm going to look for a message here. Okay. He says, you're especially trapped in some fear right now that you're worried that you're going to lose somebody else. You're just surrounded by ugh, and you can't keep up. And you're going to have to put your foot down and say, hey, I've got to have some time so that I can recuperate, so I can take care of my kids. I agree with Journey 100% on that. He's saying, enjoy the time that you have with the kids because they do grow up fast, but stop worrying so much. Things are not as bad as they seem. You just got to get through this hard patch right now with everybody being sick. But you're excessively worrying. You're so afraid that you're going to lose one of the kids right now. And he said, just put that shit down and stop worrying so much. She says, yes, I'm worried about my babies. With the plan that you've set in motion and what you're going to do, they're going to be fine. Just keep taking care of them the way you've been taking care of them. Keep those fevers down. Make sure you go and do what you said you were going to do. And stop worrying so much, because you're going to make yourself sick with what they have, but even more so because worry is that stress is tearing everything in you down. This is the Nine of Swords. Your defenses are coming down. It's in reverse, and that fear is just torturing you. Stop worrying, baby girl. Everything's gonna be okay. He's got your back. All right, I'm gonna hand you over to Destiny.
Hey, lovely Blanca. So thank you, first of all, for donating and supporting us at My Psychic Connections, and happy Halloween to you. Okay. So I've been sitting here and I have been connecting with Robert, okay? And the first messages that he comes through for you, and as you can hear with my voice, okay? I feel like there is a lot of things, Blanca, that you're needing to get off your chest and to release, okay? So there's a lot of blockages here. And I want to say to you right now that you are now needing to focus on the things that matter in life, is what Robert come through straight off and said. So in other words, what he's saying is, don't worry about the things that are unnecessary in life. Only focus on the things that matter, okay? And I do feel that there is a lot of unnecessary worries that you do think about right now. Thank you. And I want to say to you, when you write down the pros and cons of a situation and what is going on in your life, then you can weigh up the lot of all of it together so you can realign yourself. Because right now, Robert is telling me that he's not happy with you right now. And I know that seems quite a harsh thing for me to come out with, but this is coming from spirit, okay? And his message to you is that you need to do more things for yourself, okay? And not worry all the time about everybody else, okay? So I want to say to you right now that he's saying that sometimes, even though when we feel alone, okay, we're not alone, but we need that time alone sometimes just to be able to realign ourselves, to rebalance ourselves, okay? And I want to say to you that he's always by your side, okay? No matter what. It doesn't matter where you are, Robert is there. Even if there's times where you're not feeling him, is what he's telling me, okay? But the main thing that he wants you to do, Blanca, okay? Please, can you go and connect in nature? He really wants you to go and start exploring out in nature. He keeps saying the birds. He wants you to see the birds. He wants you to hear the birds. He wants you to feel and smell, you know, the rain. He wants you to feel and smell the earth. Like, he just wants you to smell the fresh air. Okay, sounds about right. Being disappointed with me, definitely him. Okay, not that he's disappointed in you like all the time, but just right now, because he's wanting you to do those things for you, and he's feeling like you're needing a little bit of motivation. You're needing like a push in that right direction. Okay, thank you, because he just said to me, have you laughed today? Have you actually laughed today and really laughed and really shown expression within your laughter? Okay, because this is what he's wanting you to do. He's wanting you to find yourself again, to really come out of your shell, to really start showing, you know, that you're enjoying life, because he's telling me right now that you're not enjoying life, and like you're wearing a mask and you're hiding behind this mask, and he doesn't want you doing that. He wants you to be enjoying life. He doesn't want you to worry about the children. He just wants you to be happy. That is the main thing that he's saying to me right now. I do feel there's definitely going to be a holiday that comes in for you, or a breakaway. She's put, yes, I will, nature. Excuse me. Yeah, because he's saying to me that you are needing to just go and connect. But I want to say to you, there's a break coming up for you. I feel like this is going to be in a sense that you're going to go away, and you going away is actually going to be you rejuvenating your energies, because you're feeling all this heaviness at the moment. But this heaviness that you're carrying, he's telling me, isn't your own heaviness. Okay, so you are going to go away. And I want to say to you as well, Blanca, thank you very much. Thank you. He's also telling me, listen to your own intuition, okay? Listen to the things that you're needing to hear and do, because I feel like you are a person, okay, that does get gut feelings and does get gut instincts, but you deter away from them, is what I'm being told. It's like you get all these signs and these signals that you're meant to be engaging with, but I'm being told it's so on point. Thank you very much, sweetheart. Yeah, because I want to say to you, this is what I'm getting. So I'm giving you the messages, what Robert is giving me right now. And I want to say to you, he's so close. He's literally standing right by my shoulder right now. And I want to say to you that he said, with the gut feelings, normally you deter away from a gut feeling, don't you? You don't always go towards it. You always go against it. Well, make sure whatever you're thinking and feeling in that time, in that moment, go with that, because that is going to be the right thing that is happening in that time. Sorry. I want to say to you as well, I'm also being referred to white feathers as well, please, around you, white feathers. And the white feathers that I'm being referred to right now is a sign from Robert to let you know that he is right by your side, okay? And I'm also being told in regards to something to do with like moving or relocation, or you're moving something around the home. Does that make sense, Blanca? And I want to say to you with this, he's telling me that you need to switch up the colors. You need to switch up the colors. And the more brighter the color is, the more vibrant and happy you are going to be feeling. But yes, I totally understand on the intuition. Yes, and definitely with the colors as well, please. So switch up the colors, because he's really wanting you to home in on this. And he said this is really going to uplift you. Okay, thank you. He's also referring me to butterflies as well, and telling me that butterflies has a symbolic connection towards you as well. I'm now going to pull you some talking to heaven cards, okay, and see what messages and guidance I also have extra for you from Robert. What messages and guidance do I have from Robert? Okay, thank you. Okay, and he's saying be happy, okay, and he's saying he doesn't have no more pain, okay, so you don't need to worry about him anymore, okay, in regards to his passing, okay, lovely. And I want to say to you, he says you have been together in dreams as well. So you have been with Robert in dreams, and he has come into your dreams as well, because he's trying to give you messages and guidance and things that you're needing to know in this lifetime, in this present moment, okay, because he's saying he is becoming one of your guides, whether you like it or not, Blanca, okay? Robert is becoming one of your guides. And I also want to say to you as well, in regards to the children, okay, as you was explaining that the children are missing Robert, okay, and I feel like the younger one definitely does feel Robert a lot around, okay, is what I'm being told to say. And I want to say to you, the other message for you is life is a series of choices. Choose love. So Robert wants you to love yourself. When you love yourself is when you can start loving again and being happy. Okay, so I want you to tell yourself that you are beautiful, you are worthy, and that you are powerful, and that you are loved in the mirror. Okay, is what I'm being told to tell you. And tears cleanse the soul. It's okay for you to cry. It's okay for you to express out your feelings. It's okay for you to express out your emotions, is what I'm being told to tell you right now. So I'm going to send and leave all of his love with you. And I'm now going to pass you over to Elise. So thank you.
Hi. So, I wrote down a few things. This is what I do. So I got that everything's going to be okay and that you need to rest. I also kept hearing honesty. And I also got that he kisses them on the forehead at night to bring them peace and sweet dreams, things like that. He does this for you as well. I feel like your mom also comes in for the kids and kisses them on their forehead as well, to kind of give them a good night's sleep and to make them feel better, like especially now that they're going through these health issues. But you are being told, honesty, like I was saying, and that blessings will come is what I got. And you're being told to let go of the results and let go of fear and let the truth empower you and others. So I feel like this is like you're holding on to fear. The worst case scenario keeps playing over and over in your head. And like, just make sure that that's not what you're manifesting into fruition. I'm not saying it is, but I just know that you're so focused on fear, you're forgetting about yourself. You've been in this lower vibrational energy for a while. It's like you feel stuck there. You don't know how to get yourself out of it. So right now is a very good time for you to get yourself out of that, so that you can, you're not bringing that energy towards your kids who aren't feeling good. But I also feel like that I also felt that frustration with your husband, but where I felt it at was that you are doubting them. You're doubting him and your mom. Like, he would never let anything happen to you guys, is what he was saying. And like, you're doubting that he's there. And it's like you communicate with him and it's like, he's there, but it's like you doubt the power that he has. He can help more in spirit than he ever could here in the physical world. So he's saying that he needs you to believe in him and he needs you to trust him right now, and that you have been heard. You've been praying to him and your mom a lot lately, the last, I want to say, 2 to 3 days. And they just want you to know that you have been heard. I also got anniversary. So I don't know if your anniversary just passed or if it's coming up, and this is bringing up things for you as well. I also kept seeing like it's in December. Okay. But I feel like I don't know if you are able to go visit Robert and your mom. But I feel like that would help you. That would help you sitting next to or sitting with them. Like, you could be sitting on the ground and you would not only be communicating with Mother Earth, but you would be communicating with them as well. And I feel like this would help you release things, because you will literally feel like you're talking directly to them, because, their faces are right there. And I just feel like that would help you. I have him here, but my mom's too far away. Okay, well, him, then. I feel like you're needing to go really sit with him, not only connecting with him, but with Mother Nature as well. It's kind of like a win-win situation with that. I feel like it'll help you release a lot. Maybe you can write him something before going there, and maybe you can read what you wrote to him as you're sitting there with him. But I definitely do feel like you're needing to sit on the ground when you're with him and sit there and visit him for a while. This gives you time for yourself. This gives you time to let out whatever you need to let out. And this allows you to connect with nature, because it's very important for you. But you're definitely needing rest. And again, you're needing to know that you are being heard and that you need to let go. You need to let go of the control that you have, because you're not letting them. That's where the frustration is coming in at. It's like you're not allowing him to help. It's like you're asking for help, but you're not open to receive the help because you have that doubt. I hope what I'm saying here is making sense, because it's like you're asking him to be there. You're asking him for help, and he's there. It's almost like, say that I was right there with you, right? And you kept asking me to help you, and that's all I'm doing is helping you, and you're just not recognizing what I'm doing for you, or you, because you're always giving. I know that you have felt that way before, where you're doing 10,000 things for people, and they're just like, make you feel like you're not doing enough. Speaking of that, that's also something that he said. You feel like you're not enough and like you're not doing enough, but you are. Yes, Elise, you're very right, but I turn away because he's not here. Thank you for the message. On point as always. You're very welcome, but he definitely is there, and that's the frustrating part. He's sitting with them. He's soothing them and comforting them. I feel like your son is definitely sees him, at least the younger one. She's saying, I'm just used to doing everything by myself. I never have no one's help. I know that's what you're used to, but that's the frustrating part on his end, because he's trying to show you something different, and he's not. These are his children too. He cares for them too, so just let him in to be able to help. Also getting that second opinion, I feel like is very important here. I got that as well. And answers are coming is what I'm getting. And that I feel like you're going to be given messages through dreams, or you're being given signs. And I also got that this isn't your first time. Like, you're needing to know that you will get through this. I did get a card here and it says, do you know how much we love you and want to help you? We are here for you and we hear you ask for guidance, but you must let go and let us help you. You don't have to do it all. You've done your part. Now let us do ours. You would be awestruck if you knew how many strings were pulled through the matrix to give you what you need and desire. Spirit has a plan, and when you sign up to be the co-creator, you need to remember to allow the partnership. It's not one-sided. Your desires and plans meet up with those of spirit. Remember, though, spirit's timetable and ideas of how things will play out may be quite different from ours. Trust us, spirit's ideas are amazing. Now let go and let us do the magic. Pay attention to other areas of your life, and before you know it, miracles will have taken place. So yeah, you're definitely needing to rest. You're needing to focus on yourself, and you're needing to trust them, because now the control is in their hands, but you're doing your part and you are doing enough. And I just feel like that's important for you to hear. And that's what I have for you, my love. Thank you.
All right. Thanks, Blanca. Thank you so much for your question. We do appreciate it. And take into consideration what has been said to you. Take that time for you, even if it's a 15-minute shower. So thank you all, beautiful psychics, very talented. Always feel blessed when talking with y'all. Thank you. You are welcome, sweetie. All right. All right, guys. Well, let's keep it going. And guess what? We got another mega reading. Melissa P, go ahead and give us that question.
Oh, thanks, Melissa.
All right. All right. Let's see. Do we got Melissa's question? Melissa P.
Melissa P in the house. I don't know.
Let's make sure that this is the Melissa P that we've got here. Spirit Rosie, relationship issues. Is there someone else? Will it improve, or will I walk away? Okay, so right off the bat, I didn't get that you were going to walk away. I do feel as though that there is a lot of things that need to come. Communication being one of the. And when I say communication, communication happens both ways. One person's speaking, the other person's listening. Getting an understanding of where the other person's at. Don't allow yourself to get stuck without listening or being the only one that's listening. You got to judge the room at this point. I don't see you walking away from the situation, and I do get that it will improve. The thing about it is that sitting there waiting, making sure that this is going to come about, or you guys can understand where the other person's coming from, listening to their point of view, being able to give your point of view in a way that makes you happy that they're hearing you, but at the same time, you're making them happy because you hear them. And so what I do feel is though that this is going to take a while. We're not looking at November. We're not looking at December for it to be 100% fixed. We go into January, things look a little bit better. But we are creeping into things being a lot better as we go into November. They get a little bit better in December. But that's because you guys are listening and communicating with each other. But without that, you're not getting that information. You're not getting that connection. You're not getting what you're looking for until you guys start listening to each other. And that goes for your partner as well. That doesn't mean just you. So I'm going to tell you right now, this energy is definitely a temporary situation. I don't feel like you're going to stay in that same, you guys aren't going to stay in the energy that you're in tonight. I definitely feel like this energy is going to change. Things are going to get better. You're going to be in a better position. The light at the end of the tunnel is not as far as you think it is, because it always looks further from a distance. It always feels like it's going to take a while to get there. Says, yes, but it isn't happening. I'm not being heard. Right. Remember, I just talked about it. It's about two people hearing each other out, but getting a chance to explain. And she says, and I don't see it getting better or how to change it, because it's not time to change. If you are going into this energy with this energy, you need to realize that if they're in a place where they're not allowing that information in, that it's not the time for you to talk to them about it, because they're not going to hear it. It's all going to ping right off them, and it's just going to bounce off into the ether, and they'll only pick up the negative things. They're not going to pick up anything positive, anything that you're trying to say. And so what I would do in this situation is like, I want to hear you out. I'm not going to interrupt. I'm just going to sit back. I'm going to hear what you're feeling, what you need to say. In return, I would like you to hear what I'm saying. It's draining, right? But you need to hear them out 100%, no interruptions. Listen to everything they're saying. This way, you will be able to, at the end of that, communicate your energy. But by getting, this will be better on your behalf too, because now you can hear what they're feeling. So you're getting the opportunity. So you're getting the upper hand here without them realizing it. So what you're going to do is you're going to get that upper hand by hearing them out, hearing everything that they're saying, not interrupting them, allowing them to come forth, allow all of this to happen the way it's supposed to. But I'm going to tell you this. It will work itself out, even though it doesn't seem like it's going to work itself out right now. It will work itself out. That's why I said it's not November. It's not December. It's January before you really feel like anything is coming together. So as we go through November, you get more information. As we go through December, you get a little bit more information. As we go into January, I feel like it can work itself out. But if you walk away, you're not going to find that common ground. You're not going to, be able to work on it. And if you walk away, really consider it over, because it will be. There will be no going back. And if you tried after the fact, it would never work out. So if you want this to work now, you need to put this into plan. And we're getting some strobe light action going on here. All right. Says, absolutely. I always assume negative when I'm only trying to communicate. I'm the only one trying to talk. He wants to sit silent, to stay gone until the next day, etc. The disrespect is triggering and pulling me into a place mentally I don't want to be. But that energy that I see with you in this, yeah, they're trying to be quiet because they don't know what to say. There's something else going on internally that there's embarrassment about. And I get this sexually, I get this mentally, they're just feeling a lot of pressure, but yet they're not talking to you about it. So there's nothing you can do to help it other than to feel this negativity all the time. And that's not where you need to be. So give them the opportunity to talk. Say, hey, I want to talk with you. I want to talk these things through because I feel like there's a lot of damage going on in our relationship. Allow them to get a date and a time and an understanding. Set it up like a date. Say, all right, let's talk over dinner. We're going to have dinner. We're going to communicate with each other. I'm going to sit and listen to how you feel. You need to talk to me. Tell me what's going on so I know. Hear him out completely, even if something is triggering. Even if it's triggering. Keep a mental note and then talk about it yourself. But talk about it kindly and calmly, because you do not want it to just be the negatives that they hear. And you need to hear more than just the negatives. You need to listen with better ears as well. By going in with hatred or expecting everything to be negative, that's exactly what you'll get, because that's the only thing you're going to hear. So don't allow yourself to do that. I do see that there's a way out of this negativity that's going on right now. But if you walk away, it's over. It's done. There's no coming back to it. There's no kissing each other's butt for 2 months and then coming back together, because it's just going to fall back apart. Do not walk away unless you today are completely done. That is not going to work in your favor if you walk away. I know the love. I see the love. I see the love on both ends. So be willing to hear each other out. 12 years, never been this bad. We lost his mom last year. It changed everything. Right. And did he grieve over that? He didn't. But this is not the only thing that's bothering him. This is not the only thing that's bothering him. When you get that type of grieving, there are things that, men are not great for their communication skills. They hold back a lot of things because it shows vulnerability when they release that or say those things, because they look at themselves differently. Don't allow that to be what controls you. All right, you're not a good communicator. Let's set a time for you to tell me what's going on. I'm going to sit and listen, and that's what you need to make sure you tell him. I'm going to sit and listen. I'm not going to interrupt you. I want to hear what's going on with you because it means something to me. So allow him to be able to unleash, let everything out. At the end, you can say, well, these are the things that I've been feeling. I haven't walked away because I do love him, and I know if I close that door, I'm not going to reopen it. And he's not going to reopen it either. That's why I said, if you walk away, it's done. I don't want you to walk away because I see the light at the end of the tunnel, and it's a lot closer than you realize. 2 months is not a bad time to work on things and to balance things out between you. He's got some grieving going on, but that additional emotion on top of everything that he was already feeling prior overwhelmed him, and it came tumbling down, and it flooded out the area. The whole village is underwater. That's why he's not able to repair, fix things, listen to you, hear himself out. He's got too much emotion flooded into his valley right now. So give him time. Give you guys that door to start communicating things. Do try your best to pull back your anger, because I know you're going to have anger. Pull it back. Hear him out. That anger will become understanding, but allow yourself to let him communicate with you. That's the only thing that's missing, is that communication. Like you said, you keep talking, but he's not communicating. So he's not quite ready to do that. He's holding back because he feels there's judgment. He feels like he feels the anger with you. You got to pull those emotions back as much as you want to express them. I'm not saying that no one doesn't have the right to express them, but if you're wanting something out of him, you're going to have to control you in order to help get him to open up. And it's going to take at least 2 months for you guys to walk through that door. And I hope that helps. I'm going to pass it on to Squirrel. Squirrel, what do you got? You're muted.
I do feel like I'm going to be repeating Journey a lot. I've got some similar information here. I'm just going to be saying it in a different way and from a different point of view. So I do not see him cheating at all. There is nobody but you. It's just right now he's turned inward and he's trying to figure things out about himself and about what's going on around him. And it's a slow process because he's just trying to understand some things. However, you're feeling like everything's been shattered, like you no longer have that happiness, that joy, that reason to celebrate, and you feel like it's got something to do with you. But this is all about him. And the more you try to get him to speak, before he's figured it out. And I agree with Journey. I do believe that it does have something to do with his mother passing and his relationship with her. And I don't think it was always the best of terms. So he's thinking about the really bad things that what he feels are the really bad things that happened between him and her. And it's adding to his grief. It's guilt. It's I should have been the better son. And that's coming across as I should have been the better man, you know? So he's got a lot on his plate. But if you push him before he's ready to talk, if you keep coming at him as if it has to do with you. I know it's a relationship and there should be communication. But in this case, I believe that right now you should say, hey, take some time to get that clarity. And then when you see him getting the clarity, then do what Journey said about listening to him and not saying, but you made me feel like shit because you weren't talking to me. He does not need any more guilt. And Melissa says there is a lot of family issues since her passing, siblings fighting one another over money. He probably never saw that coming. He he can't understand what the hell is going on, but he also feels cheated. This is a sense of unfairness, and he feels that there is some guilt there. But if you can hang on and not be angry at him, it's not that he doesn't want to talk to you, hun. It's just he doesn't know what to say because he doesn't even know what he feels right now. But if you hold on, things can go back to normal. Things can return, but stronger. Melissa says, you are absolutely correct. My emotions are hiding, and I do focus on this instead of on him. He needs you to be a rock for him right now. It's He doesn't know how he feels, so he doesn't know how to tell you. Just love him. And when the time comes, you two will talk it out and you'll see, yeah, he had to figure it all out and you'll be stronger together. You will be stronger. Do not leave him. And hell no, he ain't seeing anybody else. You are his rock. Just breathe, know he loves you, and know that he's got some things to work out that you can't fix for him. I truly hope that helps. Be patient. She says, I am so shut out. We're playing. Um, he lives a life separate from me and the kids. He is pushing himself for me and them. Part of that is you keep pushing him to come back. It's not that he's leaving you. It's not that he's pushing you away. He's just building a bubble so he can get his thought processes in. And if you keep saying, we need to talk, we need to talk, we need to talk, he's not getting that space in his head that you truly can't help with. And that's hard. You love him. You want to help him. You want to fix him. But the best way for you to fix him right now is to say, hey, I love you. I'm here and I'll be here when you're ready to talk. And then just as Journey said, no blame. He needs to figure it out. He has no clue, dear. All right. With that, I am really hoping you stick it out because what you two have is forever and phenomenal. And I'm going to hand you over to Destiny K.
Hey, lovely Melissa. So thank you, first of all, for donating and supporting us, excuse me, at My Psychic Connections. Okay, so I want to say with you, lovely, when I'm connecting with your energies and what I've been hearing and what my guides have been coming in telling me, okay? So I feel you now on a level of an understanding. And what I'm feeling from you right now, that you are feeling like like you're separated, even though that you're not. You're still in a relationship, but this is how you're feeling, okay? So you're feeling like this disconnect. But I want to say to you right now, even though that you're feeling this way with this disconnect, allow this to happen. And the reason why you're needing this to happen is because I feel like your partner really does love you, okay? But at the moment, he's not, excuse me, he's not expressing out his feelings to you because he's got other things that are going on in his mind right now. And also the loss, you know, of his mum, okay, as well, and what's happening there. It's all a lot of things that's very, like, you know, heavy on his shoulders right now, is what I'm being told to tell you. So I want to say to you, please do not come away from this relationship. Is the first thing I'm needing to tell you, because this relationship is going to be worth waiting for, okay? I feel like what this is going on right here, Melissa, I feel like there needs to be a lot of forgiving and learning from this connection. And what I feel with this, I just feel that there's so much things that have happened in the space of a short period of time, and it's all happened very, very quick. And what I feel with you, Melissa, is that there's all these mixed emotions flying around everywhere. And it's like you are, I feel like, because he's not communicating with you with what Journey's saying, it's like you're feeling like, well, does he love me? Is he cheating on me? Is he doing this? Is he doing that? When in actual fact, he's not doing anything of the sort. But what he is doing, he is having that time for himself, to have that understanding, because he is grieving, and what he's grieving for is of another thing. And I feel like what he's really wanting right now is support from you. But I feel like he's not pressurizing you for this support, okay? But he's allowing you to just do the things that you're needing to do, and he's wanting you to allow him to do the things that he's needing to do, so he can find himself again, so he can bring himself back to what it is that he's needing to do. She goes, yes, I lost my aunt and father, then we lost his mother, had a 6-month-old child, then lost an unborn. Bless your heart. Yeah. And I was getting that vibration. I was picking up, it was like one thing after another, and it all happened very, very quickly. But I want to say to you, Melissa, okay, and this is the best way I feel that I'm going to be able to give you guidance this evening, okay? There is so much attraction between yourself and between your partner, okay? And the attraction is very magnetic. But even though at the moment it doesn't feel like this magnetic connection that you both share, okay, I feel like what you are needing to do right here is trust. Trust is the word that I keep hearing. Thank you. My guides are saying, trust the universe, have that faith and believe, okay, and know that this is just something that you're going through at the moment, okay, but it's not forever, is what I'm being referred to tell you. And I want to say to you at the same time, I know it feels very hard to be able to persevere with something that you're not getting that communication back with the other side. But I want to say to you, when you persevere with something, it really does happen for the better. And it's all a learning curve as well. So when we go through a process with our partner, okay, and it can be like we feel like it is a heavy process, know that you would have learned something from this whole situation and what is occurring right now in this present moment. And I also want to say to you at the same time, this is something where I feel like you're going to have a more clearer understanding of yourself. And I also feel that your partner is also going to have a more clearer understanding of himself. And then when you both come together, okay, it's going to be an even stronger connection that blends in as one. But I want to say to you, it's definitely worth waiting for, okay? Please, you know, keep having that faith and trust that everything is going to be okay. I'm very sorry for all of the things that you guys have been through, which is a lot, you know, to be able to take on board and to take on, you know, in regards to your relationship and your connection. But I feel like You are needing to get some sleep, lovely. She put, yes, it's temporary. I need to step back, work on me and let him work on him. Yes, absolutely. But know that it's only temperamentary. And when you guys come back together, okay, I'm hearing new love. And I know that that seems like a new love is in another person. I don't feel it's another person. I feel the new love is you guys, okay, coming back together. But this time round, you are shedding the old things about your connection that no longer serve you, that you don't need, okay? But you are going to understand all of the things that you are going to learn from this and be able to jump into this connection together. And it's going to be a solid connection. It's going to have that stabilize, you know, it's going to feel stable. You're going to feel stability. You're going to feel more love. You're going to feel more contentment. You're going to feel more passion. You're going to feel more, you know, you're going to feel more security. You're going to feel more safe. You're going to just keep feeling there's lots of things that are coming forward for you for the better. So I feel, lovely, the main thing for me to say to you this evening on this for the guidance is have faith, have trust, and know that this connection is definitely worth waiting for. We both have a lot of ways that stopped us from reaching greatness. It would have been wonderful to drop the baggage and go to a new level with him. You are going to be able to. You just need to keep that positive mindset, Melissa, okay, and have faith and trust that all of this is all going to come together, but this time round even stronger than it's ever been before. So please wait for this relationship to build itself back up to that solid foundation and have that trust and know that everything is going to be okay. And so I'm going to now pass you over to Elise. So thank you.
Okay, so I'm going to tell you, I got stuff written down and then I got stuff with the cards because I've been waiting. So I am getting that there's things going on with family. So you're being told to use your discernment on family opinions, also letting go of those limited beliefs that are, you know, given to us by family, but mostly using your discernment. I do feel like there is, you know, family issues going on. I feel like that's not helping the situation between you and your husband. I don't feel like you are really ready to let go yet. You're not giving up, which is really good because I don't feel like you should. I feel like, okay, I'm going to get ahead of myself, so let me not do that. It looks like you have some self-sabotage kind of going on right now. I feel like you've been in this lower vibrational energy, but you're needing to have courage right now. You're needing to have this courage and say what it is that you mean. Say what is weighing on you. Communication is really greatly needed here, but you're needing to express how you feel. You're needing to let that out, but you're also needing to have faith here. It looks like there has been like some kind of temptation going on, and I feel like this goes with that self-sabotage, the victim mindset. It's like you're playing out the worst case scenario in your head, but I don't feel like there's any cheating going on. I just feel like he's very much in his emotions. So I do agree with the others that have been saying that. I feel like you guys are actually going to blossom out of this. I see that, you know, this is telling you to discover your life purpose. I feel like you are going to see this. I feel like you're needing to do something creative, maybe get your mind off things a little bit. This will allow you to keep your energy flowing, to keep your mind off of it, and to actually get very clear insight when doing that. It's almost therapeutic, right? But it also will give him his time, you know, where you can step back. It'll help kill the time pretty much, where you're stepping back and allowing him to have his space so that he can work through how he is feeling. I do feel like there is a lot that has happened. And I feel like there's like things, I'm seeing that you're needing to do shadow work. There's things that need to be shed, limited beliefs, things like that. I am seeing that creativity needing to happen here with this deck as well. And it's like you're I do see you guys rekindling the relationship. I do feel like there is things going on in regards to, I've been extremely negative, trying to pull myself out, started journaling, changing things up. Good. I'm so proud of you. I'm so happy for you doing that. Because I know you're not you're not ready to give up on it yet. And I feel like that was you know, an intuitive message for you. Not only that, but you have the love there holding you to it, right? But I do feel like there is something in regards to children here that's holding you, and that's going to help you rekindle this relationship as well. I don't know if you guys have kids together or what that is, but I do feel like there is situations in regards to kids, right? I do feel like there are new beginnings coming in. There's a reason we're celebrating coming in, opportunities. I do see that, as well as clarity, that feeling of joy coming in. So look, what I have wrote down and what I picked up intuitively, I got that. Yeah, you were playing out the worst case scenario. You both are feeling like you guys are falling apart. One child prior, two together. Yeah, I actually, one of the things that I picked up through Rosia, is that his mom? Because I got, this is either mom or grandma, because she comes through with motherly love. So I'm not really sure on who she is. This could be the mother-in-law and our recent unborn. That would be the baby that I picked up on. I also just heard his mother. Okay. I just heard the number 11 too. I don't know if that has something to do with the baby. Maybe it was 11 years ago. Not really sure. But his mom is saying to have patience with him and that he loves you, and to be honest, speak about how you feel, that there's lessons here for both of you to learn, is what she's saying. This is for both of you to learn, and that you guys are needing to get everything out in the open. That was the first thing I wrote down, was about getting everything out in the open, being honest with each other and talking about how you feel. No, recently, a month ago. Okay, so it's probably the ones. Okay. So I got that you're not ready to leave yet and to have patience. I'm trying to read what I haven't gotten to yet. Okay. So she said to remember what brought you together. Remember what brought you together. I feel like she's saying you've lost sight of this, or you both lost sight of this. There's too many things interfering, is what she just said as well. There's too many things interfering. And this has you stuck in fear. It has you're stuck in fear, doubt, uncertainty, anxiety, frustration, hurt, all of that, right? And now you believe that you can't manifest your desires because you're so stuck in that energy. And it's time to step out of that, is what she said. She said it's time to step out of that. When you step out, I feel like this is also how he's feeling. I also feel like he's feeling that as well. He's feeling that. He is having a hard, all of it. Yes. He's having a hard time understanding like I feel like it's almost like he has been the person who's been trying to stay strong for everybody else. It's like everything that has happened is just boom, finally hitting him, and he's not sure where it's all coming from. He's not sure. Like, I feel like he doesn't even realize that that's what's going on, and he's trying to piece everything together right now, trying to figure it out. But whenever you step out of that feeling of fear, doubt, all of that I just mentioned, right? Then when you step out of that, this is you detaching yourself from drama, or that feeling of suffering, or the stories of suffering, you know, because we are the co-creators of our life. I'm not saying like you're making up stories. That's not what I mean by the word stories. I mean, like, this is your story. You write your story. This is your life. And so this is, you erase that suffering, you detach yourself from it, and maybe even pain from the past. Because I do feel like you're holding on to past pain. This is either from childhood. It's been years ago, like before your husband. A lot of fear, not knowing how to get out of it. That's why I started journaling. I'm trying. There's pain that you're holding on to, and this is causing that self-sabotage and that victim mindset. And this is why I'm getting that journaling. This is that shadow work. You're working on this shadow work, which I'm glad, because you're really needing to do that, because there's something you're holding on to. I don't know if maybe a past relationship was just so devastating for you, or maybe even traumatizing. There's something here you're holding on to, and it's affecting the relationship and how you're taking how he's feeling right now. Childhood, my father issues started healing when he passed, still working through it. And you're not going at this alone. There's also a female in spirit that is here for you as well. And she's comforting you. You're gonna be letting go of those. I just heard like letting go of like trials. So letting go of these lessons have been learned. So now it's time to release them, is pretty much what that means. So there was like this quote, this would be easy or useful for you to use. And it says, today, I just choose to trust that everything is going to work out according to the higher and unconditionally loving divine plan that has my best interests at heart. So this is just, letting go of the fear, the worry, the doubt, and having faith. And faith is something that you can't see with the naked eye. It's just trusting and believing that everything's going to work out for the better. And then that's what you're manifesting towards you. That's the vibrations you are attracting towards you, because you feel like you can't manifest those desires. And I feel like this past, this pain, beautiful quote, thank you. This childhood pain that you're holding on to, you feel like it's almost like you have this limited belief of feeling like you're not, worthy of your desires. It's there. And I feel like it has to do with relationships mostly. But relationships aren't just lovers. Like, this is with family, this is career, this is with friends. It's just, it's not just with lovers. So it is affecting your relationships. Yes, I want to manifest and go back to negative. My brain won't shut off. I've been worried. I've been almost manifesting those bad things to happen without intention. You're needing to ground or take a cleansing bath even, or shower. You don't have to go in the bathtub if you don't have one, but the intention is key. You just wash it all away, and watch it go down the drain. Watch it go down the drain. It's almost like saging, but you're saging with water instead. Water is cleansing. Oh, okay. I got, you're needing to realize what's happening in the moment, and you're not even realizing what's happening in the moment because you're so stuck in your head or in that lower vibrational energy. So you're not even taking the time to step back and like really look at things. You're just, because you're so set in that fear, you have so many, that's what I was just hearing. It's that fear that's getting you, that you're not even realizing really what's going on around you. And she's saying, yes. And you're feeling like everyone and everything is against you right now, is what I got as well. And you're needing to shine your light regardless. And whenever I wrote that, I was getting like, that you're needing to be there and show him that you're there for love and support, and that, you are his light, because he's needing you to be that right now. Stuck in my head. Yes. So I'm going to end it with this. I pulled a postcard from Spirit, and it says that you're taking yourself and your problems too seriously. Maybe fear of the future is weighing on you. We would like you to take a little break from all that and start having fun. When you stop fixating on what has been, and you do this with your husband, this is why one of the first things I got is remember why you guys got together. You guys have stopped doing those kinds of things, to having fun with each other. And I feel like that would be beneficial for him too, to kind of get his mind off things a bit. Right. So it says, when you stop fixating on what has been making you very heavy hearted, we get a chance to move some magic into your direction. We just need you to let go a little. Spirit needs some room and gets very inspired by your laughter when you have fun. When was the last time you got really loose, silly, or goofy? Maybe you need to go dancing or watch some funny comedy to make you laugh, or call the one friend you know will remind you how ridiculous and delightfully giddy that you can be. You will return refreshed and renewed and ready, and once again see the world as less daunting, and you will be ready to receive in a perfect timing the bounty that spirit has for you. And it signs, don't you just love how much we care about you? And that is what I have for you, my love. And I really hope that this helped you today, and thank you for donating.
All right, Melissa, that was a lot of information to process and a lot of things to think about. So if you missed any of that, make sure you can go back to our YouTube channel. You can look at everything and hear this again if you need to. They're always going to be posted on our YouTube channel. So guys, make sure if you guys looked at your reading and was like, what did they say? You can always go back to our YouTube channel and see it. And guys, you can go live from our YouTube channel as well. Just subscribe. They let you guys know when we're going live, and you can communicate on there just like you can on your Facebook channel. And she says, thank you all. I appreciate it so much. And I will be replaying. Absolutely. Yeah, that was a lot of information to not hear again. But definitely thank you so much. We do appreciate it, guys. All right, we've got Brooke B. Brooke B posted her question, and I am taking that question. Says this is a 3-minute reading. So says my love life is god awful. What do you see for me in the future? Love you, Ryan. I don't know how this works. Forgive me. Supposed to post the question. Donated 10. All right. The thing about it is, when it comes to your love life, you're not in the place right now. This is more about you shedding and doing the things that you need to do currently. So yes, everybody wants love life. Everybody wants that significant other. But right now, this is about you. It's about you finding your place in life, making sure that you find that structure, building your own foundation currently. So yeah, you're not going to be running into the people that care about you in that way just yet. But that doesn't mean you're not going to find love. Love comes for you in a different place. It comes to you in, I want to say February, because as we go through November, December, January, what I see around you is family, work, finding yourself, restructuring your life. I see some meditation coming your way, and make sure you don't start the meditation and then fall backwards. Allow yourself to continue on that path. That way you don't feel like it's going nowhere, or, oh, wait a minute, meditation didn't work for me. And give it time. It takes time to start working for you and give you that satisfaction, that energy, that time that you have with you right now. So the energy that I saw with it, yeah, love comes your way, but you're looking at February. Now, that doesn't mean that you're not going to go out on dates and have a good time here and there. That's okay. Also, something that I'm getting a warning about. Idiots of the past, we're all made of tinfoil. They are not knights in shining armors. They are idiots in tinfoil. Girl, they're not worth the scrap metal that they come out to be. Let those people be in the past. You've let them go for a reason. You've been through things. Nothing they've done has changed. They're still the same people. You may still have feelings for them. And you're like, well, maybe if I give it another. No. Before you say, maybe I can give it another. Hell no. The answer is no. Do not give them another shot. As an absolute hell no. Don't do it, Brooke. It is not worth your time. It's not worth your effort. It is time for something new. It is time for something fresh. Don't go on dates until February. Continue to go on dates, because this is what's opening the door for you. So allow yourself to get out there, do the things that you need to do, but also work on yourself along the time. This gives you the idea of what you want in life and what you don't want in life, because what you want in life is definitely not what's being presented now. And you're building the foundation that's going to give you the structure that you're looking for in order to make sure you get what you're looking for in life. And right now it's about you. Fix you so you can go and find who you're looking for. Brooke, thank you so much for your question. We appreciate you. And remember, it's about you right now and not about them. All right, well, let's keep it going. We've got another donation. Megan T, you are next on the list. Megan T, go ahead and give us your question and tell us the psychic you're looking for a reading from. When you do the 10-minute reads, and we've got all of us here, you get the choice of the psychic that you want. Unfortunately, you don't get all of us, but you do get to pick your psychic, so that's a plus. And if you guys do 5 minutes or higher, then you get a reading from all of us. So Megan T, go ahead, and there's her question. Who would you like? It says my name, so I'm assuming it's me. I'm going to say it's me. Okay.
Yeah.
So the next person in line is Audrey. Make sure you know who you want to talk to. We're going to go ahead, and I'm going to go ahead and take Megan's question. Megan says, hey, Journey, Saturday was Serenity's birthday. I sent her a gift, and she was confused why I did that. We exchanged a few texts, but have gone back to no contact. I was curious where she was with things. So you showing an act of kindness. Remember, we talked about you showing your kindness. Don't allow the negativity to win. Don't let this be a place where things are in this spot. Allow yourself to be open to the idea. Allow yourself to be, it's shut down because you're not being mean to her. You're not giving her what she thought she was going to get out of you. It wasn't something that you thought you were going to get out of her. But I definitely feel like the energy is going to come about for you, Megan. I honestly feel like she's going to pick up that communication. And I would say it would start by this weekend. She starts thinking about everything. So right now, her mind, her thoughts, everything is focused around you. How could you be so nice to me? And I was so rude to her. And so, that non-communication is happening because she feels like an ass. Good. Let her feel that way. You need her to feel that way right now so you can see that this change, this energy change, everything that's going on with her, the way that she's, taking on the world right now, that shows even though that her actions may not have been the best, you still came out as the person who was nice. I thought about you. No matter what, I'm here for you. You still show her that. That is something that's important. And that's going to lead to more communication between the two of you. Don't allow yourself to get stuck in a place where it feels like you're not getting anywhere because she's down on the communication or she doesn't feel as good about it. She's not really giving you her all at that moment. Don't allow that to be what's taking you down. I honestly and truly believe that her seeing this, realizing this, she's going to take a step back, give you what you're looking for, open up with communication, and allow you to have something here, give you some heart rather than this negative energy that she's been giving. She feels a bit ashamed about it, but that's okay. Everybody's going to feel a little bit of shame about something. But in this case, I feel like you are good. I don't feel like you're in a bad position. I think that you're going to be able to take care of this from what I'm seeing here. I don't feel it. I do feel like the foundation will start to get pieced back together and you won't be in a place that's not going to allow you to feel what you're looking for. And this relationship it's good. I don't feel like it's going to continue in the way that it has for too much longer. So I want you to understand that and know that these things are going to come together for you. You've got a great relationship ahead of you. I know that she's going to get past her problems, and you will be able to help walk her through them. But I hope it's being kind. Yep. All right. Sorry, guys. We got a bit of an echo there for a second. Destiny, log out and come back, honey. Log out and come back. All right. So, Megan, you didn't come off wrong. You came out as an angel. Good job for you. Congrats. Kudos on doing that. And you did exactly what I was talking to you about. Feed the breadcrumbs. Nicole, you have donated, honey. She says it's 4:40 a.m. Honey, your reading will be on the thing. So if you go back and watch, your reading will be on there. Okay, sweetheart? Yeah, I know
I
you're on
love you too, Nicole.
All right. And then Destiny will be right back. So Nicole, right before you leave. No, I'm still here. Well, you're on our list, so hang on if you want to. If not, you can come back. But we got you on our list. Honey, give me just a second.
I'm back.
Yes.
Back.
Nicole.
The weather's really bad here, so I think that's what just happened. We've got storms and things that are happening right now, so sorry guys.
Nicole, give me just a minute. We've got Audrey real quick. I called her, so we'll take you right after her. Nicole, I know who you are. I know who you are. All right, so Audrey, let us know who you're wanting to talk to. Who is the psychic of your choice? You did a 3-minute read, and then we're going to have Nicole, and then Jacob, and then Chris. Nature's Friend. You're on our list too. All right. Audrey, who do you want to talk to?
Drum roll.
Guys, when you post your question, if you donate, just let us know who you want to talk to. Say hi to who the person is that you want to. So, and I don't even see Audrey's question in here either. Destiny, does anybody have her question? I'm not seeing her question.
I don't see her
So,
question.
Destiny, you're going to be reading for Audrey and just waiting on her question.
Hey, Audrey, lovely. Thank you so much for donating and supporting us at My Psychic Connections. I'm just waiting for your questions. So, guys, please, when you're here, just keep sharing the live far and wide as we can into as many platforms as we can and places, and share the love. Okay. So I hope you're enjoying the show. It's been amazing tonight, hasn't it? All of us all dressed up in all our different costumes.
Honey, what's your question? Because she's saying, I can't redo my question. Let me see if it's on here on the list. Nope, it's not on the list of questions. Audrey, go ahead and post your question, sweetheart. Audrey, while you're writing your question, Nicole, go ahead. We got your question. I know you've got to leave. It's 4:48 a.m. So, Audrey, is that your question? Did she post? Oh, she said, hang on. All right, so just waiting on that question. Guys, don't forget we are here 5 nights a week. Tomorrow night, we're going to be here with Destiny K at 7 p.m. At 9 p.m., we're going to be here with Elise Raven. And on Wednesday, we're going to be here at 9 p.m. with Elise Raven. Thursday, here with Danielle Hart at 8 p.m. And Friday, you've got Squirrel and Friends starting at 8 p.m. So, guys, don't forget to check out all of our shows. And, of course, on Mondays, we are here with Journey Ryan. And I will be having a second show as well coming up here soon. A third show. Sorry. A third show. All right. All right, Audrey, we're going to come back to you. If we see your question, we'll mark it. And we're going to go ahead and take Nicole's question. Nicole is going to get, Nicole did a 5-minute read. She's going to get about a minute with each of us. So about a minute and a half with each of us. Let me get this going over here. All right. says, hello, I'm glad I made it in. It's after 3 a.m. him, but don't worry, tomorrow is a holiday. My question is, I've been in a challenging relationship for about a year with someone who doesn't think much of relationships. I would like to know what hurdles and challenges I have to face in the next few weeks in case it matters. I'm an Aquarius, he's a Leo. Yikes with the Leo energy. So what I can tell you, Nicole, in the situation is that this is based off of having that, communication with each other, basically listening out. But I do have to say this because of how I see this energy. I mean, this is something to me that I keep wanting to ask is like, do you find yourself happy in this relationship? And I know that there's a part of you that wants to work on things, but I honestly keep seeing that if you let this relationship go, a better one will open up. But there is a lot of narcissist energy that I keep seeing here. And I feel like that's going to always cause small arguments, small fights. Always energy keeps saying that he's always right, you're always going to be wrong. And that's going to be hard for you to swallow. That's a hard pill for anybody to swallow. And don't allow yourself to get, ate up by that energy. Don't allow yourself to consistently allow yourself to be put in that energy. It's not worth it. I don't see this as a long-lasting relationship. This is why I want you to really look at this. But I'm going to pass this on to Squirrel. Squirrel, what do you got? You're muted.
Queen of Mute. That would be me. All right. Let me shuffle one more time, Nicole. And we are looking for challenges in the next few weeks. See, I'm seeing he runs hot, he runs cold, he runs hot, he runs cold. And you can see forever with him. But whenever you do get close to him, he skitters away and he's confusing you on who you are and who you're supposed to be. The challenges for the next few weeks are that hot, cold energy. You're going to continue to see it. It looks like you may have to make a decision. The highs are so high, but the lows are absolutely brutal. Nicole, you don't deserve to be in this kind of position. This angel has lost his sense of humor. This angel has lost not necessarily his will to live, but his will to live as opposed to survive. If you can't be who you are, I know you love him. I know.
All right, we got to pass it over to Destiny.
Hey, lovely. So what I'm picking up on a vibrational level, okay, first things first, that my guys were coming in and was saying to me, it's about pay attention to red flags. And I feel like there is a lot of things that is going on right now. So what I want you to do for me is write down the pros and cons of everything that's going on right now in this present moment, okay? But what I am hearing for you to do is free yourself of feeling this, feeling trapped. Free yourself of feeling this way, because I feel like what is happening here, this is really getting you down, okay? I want to say to you, you deserve love. And at the moment, I feel like you're not getting the love that you deserve. So I want to say to you right now that you need to really now go inside yourself, bring out your higher self, and really ask yourself right now with this decision, because I feel like you have come to a crossroads right now in your life. So make sure that you listen to your heart. And I'm being told that I feel like there's a lot of things here that it comes back from a past life connection. So I feel like this has definitely been in a previous lifetime There is things that need to be seen and heard right now in order for you to move forwards. I can see somebody else coming forwards for you. I know there's something you're not wanting to hear, so I do agree with Journey right here. And I want to say to you, this is a soul question that is coming in for you. So I'm now going to pass you over to Elise. So thank you.
Okay, so what I have for you is that, yeah, this situation is weighing on you really heavily right now, and I do see that it's draining your energy. You're really needing to release and recharge your energies. I do see you dropping something before moving forward on your journey, but you are at a crossroads. Like, should I stay? Should I? Honestly, I feel like we're going to end up walking away. I see you're needing to take your mask off. You're needing to be honest with yourself and detach yourself from this connection, and you do have what it takes to do that. You're just needing to gain that power, like that. You're needing to reclaim your power back. You're needing to feel that you do have the strength and you do have the power to do it. You're needing to have confidence. I do see that there is an unexpected opportunity that's going.
All right, Nicole. And I noticed that you said that there was no fighting, but it's not the fighting. It's that narcissist like energy that keeps it. You're not getting back what you were putting in. You're putting in a lot of energy and not getting back as much.
Definitely. I was picking up that.
Yeah. All right. So, Destiny, you have Audrey's question. After Audrey is Jacob W. So, Jacob, make sure that you have your question ready. I think we do have it. I'm not sure. No, we don't. We need your question, buddy. So make sure you get your question, and we'll be getting to you here in just a moment. But Destiny, you have.
Hey, Audrey, lovely. Thank you so much for donating and supporting us at My Psychic Connections. So your question is, my cousin sent me an application that she lied about, saying that she needed to take my car in person. But now I have an email. I'm livid. And my family is telling me to be nice. What do I do? Wow. Okay. Wow. Okay, here we go, lovely. Let's have a look for you. Okay, first things first, Audrey, when I connect with your energies, I can feel right now the frustration inside you right now. And I want to say to you, but what I am hearing, Spirit are actually saying to me right now, be the bigger person, okay? And I want to say to you, I'm being told right now for you to try and just keep your cool, because I feel like if you keep your cool, your cousin is going to slip up anyway, is what I'm being told. I feel like this has been done from a test from the universe, actually, if you want me to be honest and real with you. And I feel like what the universe is wanting you to do, okay, is really pushing you now, okay, to see how far that you are actually going to go, to actually realize and see that this is something where you are needing to see the bigger picture and the bigger focus of what is going on. I can feel that your frustration, yes, I can, because that's not okay to be doing that. She slipped up today, yeah, lying about the application, yeah, because I feel like what is happening now, you are going to get front row seats, okay? You are going to be the person that gets to see everything for what it is. And I feel like this is also going to be in the future encouraging you for the things that you're needing to recognize within people, because I do feel within yourself you've been very trusting before with other people and you have got burnt before. So Spirit are just saying to me, just hang on in there, because you are about to see everything unfold in front of your eyes, and it's not going to be long. And I'm hearing within 2 weeks. Okay, lovely. So that is what I get for you. And thank you so much for supporting and donating to us at My Psychic Connections this evening. So thank you so much, lovely, for your questions. So thank you.
Right. Yeah, you can't deal with liars. And that's what we were talking to you about before, about that whole mishap with her, was she was going to lie to your face, and she's going to lie to you about a place to live. You don't have to put up with that.
No.
You gave her a time frame. Stick with it. You gotta stick your grounds here. Stick with the grounds. All right. Thank you so much, Audrey. We appreciate you so much. Guys, we have another donation. All right, we got the Celtic Dragon. Celtic Dragon, go ahead and give us your question. You have paid for a medium, and we are going to have Nature's Friend, if she's under Nature's Friend, or if she's under Lisa on Facebook. She goes between the two, so I'm just wanting to make sure that we have Lisa's question ready when it comes to her turn. All right. So, Celtic Dragon. All right. Celtic Dragon says, is the Native American I seen in my dreams with the blue flannel shirt and the blue jeans one of my spirit guides? Are you able to tell me my guides' names? Can you tell me how my friend died? Okay. So, sorry, I was getting the dream part. Why did no one tell me she died? So let's start off with the energy that starts with the Native American dream. I don't believe that the Native American that you saw in your dream is a guide in the sense of that is your specific guide. What I got with Native American energy is that's the direction you need to start off with. I know you've been looking for spirituality and things of that nature. And starting with those guides, there's a reason for it. Maybe somewhere in your family there is Native American history, something to that nature. But I do believe your guides have provided that information for you to let you know that this is a direction that which no one's told you about to go in at this point. That's a direction you need to start looking at. Maybe go to one of your in the local area. Maybe going and talking to one of the medicine men from one of the tribes in the area that maybe they can help you in that way. I do believe that when it comes down to this Native American, your guides are telling you, hey, if you're wanting to expand, you're wanting to open it up, this is the time and the way to do it. This is what's going to help you go in that direction. This is what's going to build you up. This is what's going to make you see things the way that you need to see them, and give yourself that opportunity to, connect with something that you truly believe in. That energy, it shows that you've always believed in the Native history. So I really do believe that this is a good way for you to connect, to start, so you can open up other sides of you that have been shut off due to stress, shut off due to people just telling you, kind of brushing it off. So which you did the same yourself, is that you brushed it off. When it comes down to your guides, I don't know their names. I'm not picking up their names. I really wish I could grab their names for you, but at this present time, I'm not picking those up. I would say it right off the bat. When it comes to your friend dying, I honestly, when it comes down to it, I don't see that was on purpose. I don't feel that anybody did not go out of their way to tell you that this person has passed away. As a matter of fact, I see that the devastation and everything everybody was going through at the moment, there was more circles around the sadness of the loss of a friend or a family member than it was to, well, don't tell Jake, don't tell him. It wasn't like that. I don't want you to feel it was that way. And to know that she's been around you before. I don't feel that she's really spends a lot of time on this side of the veil. But from what I'm getting here, that, she's been there in a supportive way. So don't take that personally. That wasn't done on purpose. I do feel as though her family wanted to keep a lot of things really private because of the way she passed. So I get that was more of the reasoning behind it than anything. I do want you to know that she does, visit, and I want you to understand that she hopes that you understand what happened, and she doesn't want you to think that you were not included in the people that she visited. So allow yourself to open yourself up to this native energy. I really feel like you need to go see a medicine man, talk with them, get an idea of what it is, how they open up to spirituality. Give yourself that same opportunity. I think you're going to find a lot of answers within the native energy. I wish I could say that was your spirit guide, but what I saw is that was the only way your guides can show you, because I feel like you've been trying really hard to get yourself to open up, and they're giving you the idea of where to go and how to get there. So don't shut that part out. Yes, I have Seminole Indian heritage. Right. So because you have Seminole Indian heritage, that's where I would start. Because this is where you are in your life right now. So in order to open up the way you would like to open up, make sure you check that out. I'm not going to hog all the time. I am going to pass this on. And Squirrel, what do you got for Celtic Dragon? And you're muted.
Okay. So, oh wow. So this is a direct sign from the powers that be, not necessarily a guide like Journey said, but a direct sign encouraging you to look into this kind of magic or this kind of mysteries. It's like an invitation, like he's reaching out and saying, here, this is where you need to go. And this path is what you've been searching for. It's like absolute victory. You'll learn to soar beyond heights that you never even imagined, because it's the type of magic, it's the type of mystery that it's in your blood. It's in your blood. You are being cautioned not to go to false sources, though. It has to be an actual human being and an actual Native American, hopefully of the heritage that you are from, the Seminole Indians. This is pure, and it's face to face. It's searching for the physical guide that this is directing you to. It's not a book, it's not a course. It's an actual human being. And if you go to the tribe and go to the medicine man, even if it's not that medicine man that is supposed to direct you, he will be able to direct you on the right path to find your teacher. So it don't go looking in books or on the internet. Look for the human being. Okay? Like that was like a direct invitation from the universe. And I am not a medium. I get my messages from the universe and through the sources. And I guess that part of it is the people on the other side, but I don't talk directly to them. They talk through me with my cards, so I won't be able to get you any names. I have not even tried to go into that area, but let's see if we can find out if Angela has any messages. He said, I understand, and I have felt her a few times. I believe that's for Journey. Let's see if Angela has anything. I'm going to have to reshuffle because y'all heard me shuffling and I got those same three cards. I think that was her saying, do it, follow that dream, follow that invitation. I think she might have been pretty excited. She's been with you. She's a very good friend, and she's seen you go through some horrible times, and she's always been the one that cheered you on. She's always been in your corner. And you're missing that. I feel like you don't feel like you have a lot of people in your corner. And here she is cheering you on. She's still cheering you on. She's still in your corner, Dragon. Jacob. She's really, really wanting to see you succeed. And I think those three cards coming up again the same way after shuffling, that it's something you really need to do. She's cheering that on. Now, for the message that she has from you personally, she wants you to know that she had some deep emotional issues, and she tried to hide them. You know, she did wear the jester hat. She was the frickin' cheerleader. But that depression overwhelmed her, and she didn't know how to turn for help. It feels like she died of a broken heart, but because she wouldn't reach out to anybody, that she kept all of her sorrow in her body and didn't share it, and it just became too much of her for her. Jacob says that makes sense. My family doesn't know a lot about our heritage. You can be directed by that. But as for Angela, she wants you to know that she doesn't have that true deep sorrow anymore. It was so deep she couldn't even share it, and that she's beyond that now, and that she just wants the best for you. And I am going to pass you on to Destiny. My love to you. I'm in your corner too. I would love to see you find your magic.
Hey, Psychic Dragon, lovely. Thank you so much for supporting and donating at my psychic connections. Okay, so I've been sitting here and I have been connecting with Angela. Okay, so she is coming forward. She's connecting and placing her energies with mine and my energies with hers, and we have a big build up of energies. Okay, so the first thing first that she's told me to say to you, okay, is stop blaming yourself. Okay, and I feel like you hold some guilt here because you didn't know that she had passed, and I feel like she's telling me that you found out in other ways, and that has really frustrated you, that has really upset you. Okay, she's telling me right now that you guys had this connection between one another, but this connection was unbreakable, and she's telling me that this connection is still unbreakable. Okay, I want to say to you, she's saying, I'm very sorry to tell you, but with the as regards to your guides, okay, these are not your guides. She's saying that these are people that she knew when she was here on the earth plane as well. So I want to say to you, okay, okay, thank you. She's coming forward and saying she doesn't want to see you down in the dumps, okay, because that's not how she likes you to be. She wants you to get back that spark. She wants you to bring back yourself. She was like a sister. Yes, sweetheart, she was. And she's saying she still is, because she's right by your side. Okay, thank you. She's telling me there's something coming up for you very, very soon. Okay, and as I say that, I get a very itchy nose. So I want to say to you, you feel at the moment like you're purging. Okay, you feel like you're going nowhere is what she's referring me to. But you are going somewhere because she is pushing you. She's giving you that motivation. Okay. Now she's telling me that she did have and suffer with depression when she was here on the earth plane, but she's letting you know now that she understands herself even more on a level of an understanding than she did when she was here. But she's saying that she hid that very well. But she said, I feel that you knew that anyway. Okay. Because she's saying that she did everything for everybody. Okay. But she didn't want people, okay, thank you. She's telling me she didn't want to feel like a burden. Okay. She didn't want to feel like she was putting any of her heaviness onto others. Okay. And especially you. Okay. She does love you very much. She's also referring me to the colors blue and yellow having a significance as well. And she also refers me to the month of May. And she's telling me that you have this change coming up, okay, Jacob, but you need to adapt and let the change happen and unfold the way it needs to unfold, because I feel like you're one that doesn't like change, she's telling me. And when you feel when you hear the word change, it makes you go funny. It makes you feel a little bit off balance, okay? So know that she's going to help you and push you through this. She also refers me to the color red. So I want to say to you, this is about grounding yourself down, okay? Thank you. And she's also referring me as well to sound healing. Sound healing is really going to help you. It's really going to bring you back to what you're needing to know and do. Now, in regards to her passing, okay, she's referring me and telling me that the family were quite private, okay? And I want to say to you, they are private. And it's not that she didn't want you to know how she passed, but it was something that the family needed to do. So I am going with what Journey said, and I'm also going with what Angela is telling me right now for you right now, because she's literally standing right beside me, okay? But what she's wanting you to do, okay, is remember the happy memories that you both shared with one another, because that's something where I feel that at the moment, because of what's happened, I feel like you've got this anger and you've got this resentment and you've got this regret. But she's saying, don't remember any of that. She wants you to remember all of the happy times, okay? And I want to say to you right now that you definitely do have a soul connection, okay, with Angela. There is definitely the soul connection there, and it's always going to be there because you guys did share this past life with each other, okay? And I want to say to you, it's like, okay, she's saying that you need to feel yourself, you need to feel this love, you need to feel this vibration, but you also need to be happy within yourself and understand that she wants you to move forwards and not move backwards, is what she's referring me to right now. So I definitely feel, okay, there's something coming up for you, okay, right now, Jacob. And she's saying to me that she wants you to go into this with love and go into this with, you know, a good feeling, rather than being negative and not wanting to have that change and go forwards, okay? I feel like as well, thank you, she's referring me to the sense of okay, thank you, she said snuggles, okay, snuggles. So I feel like this was a big connection. You're tearing up, bless your heart, bless you. And I want to say to you in regards to like snuggles and like spooning, sorry, I'm just going with what she's telling me right now in regards to snuggling up. And it was like you felt this closeness with one another, but I feel like this closeness that you guys had was your own thing, and nobody else could take that away from you, and no one still can take that away from you, because you're always going to share that. So know that this is something that she really does want you to remember, and know that she loves you very, very much. So what I'm going to do now, lovely, I'm now going to close her beautiful energies down, and I, Jacob Lovely, will be leaving all of her love with you. So thank you very much, and thank you. And I'm now going to pass you over to Elise. So thank you.
Okay, so the first thing that I want to touch on is the Native American that you see, and I actually feel like he is connected to your roots. So I don't feel like this is one of your guides. However, I feel like this is somebody that is kind of just showing you like it's just like a sign of showing you which direction that you need to go in and to follow your roots. Like I feel like that's just a sign that you're needing to go back to your roots, right? And it's just funny that you said that you actually do have it in your blood. So I feel like you connecting to your ancestors or to your roots and where you came from will help you in opening up your gifts. And I feel like this is something that you've been asking for a while. And this is one of those signs showing you that this is the first step to getting there, right? Or a very big step to help you in getting there. And I do feel like you're going to get there really soon. And the reason why I say that is because I actually got that from your friend Angela. I'm seeing that there's definitely good things coming. You're about to open up is what she's saying, and that you've came a long way with that, and that she sees how much you do for others. And she's saying that I feel like there was like a lot of regret around her passing, like feeling like you could have did more, but she needs you to know that there's nothing more you could have did, because you were the best thing in her life that she could have, or one of the best things at least. She enjoyed the time that that you guys had together, and that deep bond that you guys had together. I feel like it was like I feel like it was one of those things where you guys had such a connection with each other. It was like you guys liked each other, but like you never really wanted to take it to that level, because I feel like she's saying she didn't want to take it there because she was holding on to so much pain, like this, causing that depression. She had too much going on, and she's saying just now, don't blame yourself. Like there's nothing else you could have done. And I just feel like that's important. Like she's really just trying to get that across, right? But I do feel like whenever it comes to your gifts as well, I feel like that your doubt's getting in the way. And I feel like when you connect to your roots, I feel like, again, that's going to open up. But you've been working on yourself. And I feel like this is that's going to help you open up as well. But you really need to let go of, that I can't do this, or, the doubting and the I can't and the all those negative words, like, that we shouldn't. It's more of I can, or I am, and I'm going to, kind of thing. Right. I feel okay. So, Angela is apologizing for her family not letting you know, but she just really wants you to know that she's there with you. Like, she's sorry on how it happened. She's sorry that you have all this regret, and that she left you with all this pain, and she just wants you to be happy. Like, she just doesn't want you to suffer. She said, don't hold it in like I did. She doesn't want you to hold it in like she did, because she knows, she sees things differently, and she sees, how we're all connected, how we're all one. And she just doesn't want you to feel that heaviness that she carried around with her. I feel like, yeah, I'm trying to see what else. There's not really much else I could say, because everybody else pretty much said it. But I just wanted to touch on the importance of what she said with me, just kind of ending it, I guess, before we let you go here. So thank you so much for being here, and for your donation. You're amazing, and I really hope this helped you tonight.
All right. Good stuff. Celtic Dragon, thank you so much. Definitely take a look into that Native American start for you. I really believe that's going to help you. I really do. I think that's going to open a door that you didn't even know existed. It's going to help you so much.
I've got sound healing as well. I feel like sound healing's really going to help heal the things that he needs to see past as well.
Absolutely. Yeah. Sound healing is absolutely amazing. Mm-hmm. All right. So next on our list, guys, is another donation. All right. So this question is for Nature's Friend. Nature's Friend, I see your question there. And D. Smith, you will be right after this one. So, guys, we are having a great time here, guys. Happy Halloween. And we're so excited about that. So, this is one of my happiest and favorite days of the year. So, I know lots of other people enjoy this day as well. All right, let's see what Nature's Friends got. It says, Paul is calling me and staying in touch with me. His wife died, and I lost a significant other. Will we have a love relationship that is successful? All right. Now, I'm going to go off saying right off the bat, loss is a big thing. It's going to make you feel a certain way. It's going to make you feel that there's a void within you that you have to fill because it's not there for you. What I want you to do with Paul, I know that there's a history between you and Paul. I feel as though that the history goes quite a few years back. You know, I'm looking at least 20. I'm looking at least 20 years with Paul. But the thing is that when it comes to Paul and it comes to Paul's energy, I feel as though because you both are feeling that loss, you guys are both looking to fill that void. Now, you guys do have something on common ground with that situation, but do not let that be what builds the relationship. Because what's going to happen is you're both going to find yourselves in those depressed states. And then what's going to happen is you guys are going to come together on that type of nature. Paul was my significant other friend. Right. But the thing is that what I'm saying to you is that don't let the loss of loved ones be the reason why you guys connect. Use your past. Use the things that you had in common. I know you guys are going to talk about past loved ones and the ones that recently passed. It's going to be, that's human nature. My thing about it is that you are going to have to make sure that you guys are talking about something else. Can there be a love put together here? Absolutely, because there's a history here and that you guys do know each other on another level. So what I'm going to say to you is to make sure that this is not what brings you together. Because what happens when you heal is that you guys will stay friends and it won't go romantic. And then that'll cause a little bit of a rift between the two of you because you guys are trying to figure out where you guys stand with one another. So if you're building a relationship, build it off of everything else. He is wanting a relationship. But you are too. You can't just say it's him that wants a relationship because you're interested as well. So yeah, no, that one's not going to work on me, sweetheart. You both kind of want this relationship. There has been an attraction with Paul in the past. That attraction still lives today. I do feel like make sure, yes, right. So just allow yourself to make sure that the loss is not what you build the relationship on, because once you heal, it'll turn back into a friendship, and then there are feelings that can get hurt. So that we don't want that hurt energy for you. We want to see you grow. We want to see you happy. And I'm going to tell you right now that this energy is definitely going to continue to keep moving forward for you. I don't see a negative here as long as what you guys are saying to each other is not negative. It's not all about the loss of family. It's not all about the loss of his wife. You know, he is financially able. Will he be generous? I don't see money being an issue with him. I mean, that doesn't seem to be his problem. My worry is that you guys are going to get your feelings hurt. And again, make sure he's not a cheater. No, he's not a cheater. He was able to secure his relationship very well. He is a loving and caring person. That's why I wanted to make sure that this relationship did not fall on just the passing, and that's what you guys are reconnecting on, but that you guys connect on all the levels of being in a relationship, liking the same movies, loving the same food, doing all that so good, you know, making sure that you guys build something that's not based off of sorrow, We don't want you to feel that sorrow. And so we want you guys to, talking about things as healing. But like I said, don't let the relationship be 100% built on sorrow and the loss of somebody else. Because the one thing you guys will both need to remember is that you are not his wife and he is not the man you lost. You're totally separate people. And sometimes in our heads, we forget that. We feel comfortable with somebody, and then that person that we were close to, we project that energy onto them, and it has nothing to do with them. So do remember that. He said he wants to show me the world. And okay, absolutely, take a trip with him. Have a little bit of fun. That's what I'm saying. Build it off of something other than the sadness. Build it off of something other than the sadness. But you are definitely in a good place here. I do feel like you have a great relationship ahead of you. I'm going to pass it on to all the other people here, as we've got a lot of people here. But no, nature's friend, this can be a great relationship. Build it off of what you have, not what you've lost. Okay? Make sure you understand that. That way you guys don't run into that sadness. But I'm passing it over to Squirrel. Squirrel, what do you got?
All right. I'm seeing him as coming forth with passion and fire and being fun. He does need you to be fun with him and reminisce about your past, but also show him who you are now. You've definitely got to get to know each other now. I feel that there has been some time before that years went by where you haven't been able to see how each other have grown. The thing I'm getting from you is that he does bring out a great love with you. You've always loved him. You never truly understood exactly why you didn't stay with him or vice versa, but you're also feeling kind of prickly toward him, and that you may over emotionalize it and go into those feelings from before when you were no longer together, and kind of nitpick at him to see what went wrong. But you've got to look forward with this, because if you pick at him and try to see what went wrong, that's the past, that's water under the bridge. He does bring out a softer side in you, but you do tend to have a little bit of a prickly nature where you question things that other people do, question their motives, question why they would do this with you. He's very honest. He's on the up and up, and he is just putting his hand out saying, I am here, give him a chance, see where it goes. I do really feel that there's a good chance. Just try not to get prickly with him. And I do have the Two of Cups upright for the two of you. And this is if you can let down your defenses. And he doesn't have quite as many defenses as you do, but you can't get to a certain stage in life without having some. So let down your defenses some, and help him let down his, and it can go forward. But I do agree 100% with Journey. Don't base the relationship on the losses of your loved ones, because that temptation to fill that void, just to fill that void, can be there. You two have a lot to offer each other. Fire and water looks like it shouldn't work together, but he is going to give you so much more life than what you're feeling now. You're not really living now, and he's offering that. So I hope that helps. I'm going to pass you on to Destiny.
Hi, lovely. Thank you so much for donating and supporting us at My Psychic Connections. Okay, so the first things that I was getting from you when I was connecting with your energies and on what's been going on, okay, I definitely feel is exactly what Journey said and what Squirrel have said straight off the bat. Don't blame yourself, okay, for what's happened with the passings. Okay, now I know that's obviously something that has been very upsetting time for you, and also the fact of the matter that it's been something where I feel like you're trying to heal from this, okay? Because when I connect with you, and it's like it's been a healing thing, and I feel each time that this is mentioned to you and this comes back again, it's like old memories coming back forwards to like the present moment, okay? But I feel like this is something that does need to be seen and heard today, right now on this live. So what I feel right now, that you are definitely still healing, okay, from the passing of your partner, okay? And I feel like this is something where it has been so much for you to, so I feel like you've been like in a dream, like, you know, you just feel like everything has happened so quickly and you haven't had a time in a sense for yourself to grieve as well. Now I can see this other guy that you also have had a connection with before previously. I feel like in a sense that he is like a support to you, so he is there for you because he's helping you, because he's going through his things as well as what you're going through with your own things. So I can see that there's definitely chemistry there between yourself and them, lovely, okay? But I want to say to you at the same time, make sure that this connection that you guys are doing, okay, is for the right reasons, and not just because of the fact that, you know, you've both lost somebody. Make sure that you both do want to have this, and you're both in this together, that you're both reading off the same hymn sheet, and that you both understand the things that you're needing to understand, okay? I want to say to you as well, I feel like what is needed here, nature's friend lovely, is a heart-to-heart conversation needs to take place and needs to come forwards, okay? And I feel like what you need to do is be real with yourself, okay, nature's friend, and be real to what it is that you truly want deep down inside. And then they need to be completely honest with you what they really want inside as well. And I feel like if we can have this honesty with one another, we can get to this understanding of what is going on. And this will also take away with how you're feeling at the moment as well, nature's friend, because I feel there's definitely a few insecurities there with yourself, and it's like you're fearing the worst of everything. So I'm being told right now, you guys need to lay it out on the table. You guys need to be completely honest and open with one another with how you're feeling towards another, and if it is going to go to this next stage that is going forwards, okay? I feel like, nature's friend, that this guy is completely different to what you would normally go for, as in type wise, as in doesn't normally be this way of look wise, and even personality as well. So I feel there's definitely pros and cons there that you're needing to weigh up about all of this, okay, and see it for what it is. But I want to say to you, in order for this to be happening, you have to make the effort as well. So put the effort into this understanding and this finding, and know that this is what is meant to be going forwards with this, okay? And I feel like if you can both come forwards, and then you can start expressing how you both truly deeply feel about one another, then you are going to start to see all of these feelings that really do come out from one another, okay? And I feel like it's going to start pouring itself out, because at the moment I can feel you, nature's friend, and you feel like there's definitely a disconnect there. But the disconnect that is there is because you're needing to heal from the things that you've been through, but also this guy is having to heal from the things that he's been through as well. So I feel like you definitely both have come together to be able to go through this part together, but I feel like you're needing to know what is next in line for you as regards with the love connection side of it. And I feel like you can really get to know each other even more when you start to be honest with one another and have this heart-to-heart conversation that definitely needs to stand and take forwards. But I can see that there definitely is this chemistry between one another with this, you know, romantic connection, but I feel that it's not quite there yet. And I'm just being real and I'm being honest with you. I don't feel that it is a fully solid foundation at the moment, but it could be. but you need to do the changes that spirit is wanting you to do first. So once you make those changes, then you're going to see the progression, what is needing to happen as we stand and go forward for that. So that is what I get for you, Nature's Friend. So thank you so much. And I'm now going to pass you over to Elise. So thank you.
Hi. So what I have for you is very similar to what the others have said. So I am seeing, that there was this heartbreak and that you're holding on to these emotions. I feel like, yes, you are trying to get past them. However, you're still holding on to that pain. And that's very understandable, considering what you both have gone through. But I also feel like it's really easy to hold on to those things when that's one of the main things that you guys have as a connection. You and somebody that you now are emotionally connected to. So it's causing, I feel like it's causing like a confusion really here, because I agree with Journey where he was saying it's like you're trying to fill this void, right? Because you're trying to move on from this heartbreak, and it's like the best way that you feel like you can do it is by being with somebody that you feel like you're now close to, you've built this bond with, and this bond is just over hurt. I feel like it is a little bit more than that, but I just feel like that is like the main focus there, because that's what you guys can relate to the most. Not saying it's the only thing that you guys have in common, but it's what you guys can relate to with each other the most, right? I do feel like you guys do give each other strength here, and I feel like you're really needing to go within, like you're really needing to spend some time with yourself. I feel like you haven't completely released this pain that you've had. Like I feel like you haven't really had the time to really go within and be able to release this hurt from losing your ex. I do see that like making a hasty decision really isn't the best time. It's not the best time for a hasty decision right now. But I do see that there is going to be something worth celebrating. Now, whenever I asked, where is this relationship going? So what I got is that you have manifested this into fruition, whether you know it or not. You have manifested this, like this connection. And I see that you have been penny pinching. And so I feel like there is some kind of manipulation whenever it comes to finances. And I feel like this is going to lead, or there's going to be this feeling of lack and dissatisfaction that's going to happen within this relationship. It's going to cause you to feel a little imbalanced, or the relationship imbalanced. And I feel like it's going to end up in a heartbreak. So I feel like that is why people are here, are trying to stress to you to make sure that you're not like going in this trying to fill that void, and that you're not making any hasty decisions. I feel like that's why you're being guided to go within and make sure that this is right for you, and that you're not going at this for all the wrong reasons. It's like, so that it's not for finances, that it's not for like filling this void. Like you really need to go in and get some answers, because I feel like there are answers there just within yourself, but you're just needing to connect to that part. But that is what I have for you, and I really hope that helps. And thank you again for your donation.
All right, good stuff. Thank you so much, Nature's Friend. Guys, we have been here for almost 3 hours, having such a wonderful time with you guys. But our last question of the night is coming from D. Smith. D. Smith has donated, so Nature's Friend, thank you so much for your question tonight. We do appreciate you. And we've got D. Smith, who would like to have their reading with Elise for a 3-minute read. Elise?
All right. So Dia is saying, my house is falling apart. Will it get fixed? All right. So let me see kind of what's going on with you right now. Okay, you're holding on to everything. Like, okay, there's definitely a lot of hostilities going on. You got a lot of anxiety going on. It's like you're trying to battle off anything that comes at you or looks at you crazy right now. And I'm seeing like you're needing to take a leap of faith here. Don't let worry or anything hold you back right now, but I do see you holding on to everything, all your hard work that you have put in. I see you like you're holding tightly onto that and holding tightly onto finances, things that you've worked hard for. Oh, yeah, you're feeling overwhelmed right now. You're feeling very overwhelmed. And I feel like it's like you're preparing yourself to act. Look, I do feel like things are going to get better because I see an unexpected opportunity that's going to present itself to you. This is telling me that you have been heard. And look, there's nothing you can't do right now. The more I'm pulling, the better it's looking. So I do feel like this is going to be working out well for you. There's nothing you can't do, so you're needing to go after what you want. You're being told that you do have the ability to attract helpful people towards you, and that there's reason worth celebrating coming in. But right now, you're in your emotions whenever it comes to a love of family and home. So this has to do with family, clearly. And then this is where you're kind of stuck in the stinking thinking, like playing out that worst case scenario. I feel like this has been playing or going on a little bit longer than it should. So I feel like I do feel like change is going to be coming in rather quickly for you, but you're needing to make a head over heart decision. And I do see like sudden changes happening, and you do have the strength to do this, but you're needing to make a choice whenever it comes to love. And in this case, it would be with family, right? And I do see your plans turning out very well for you, but you're needing to take action upon this. I feel like you're losing sleep over this. You're definitely in your head about this a lot, but you do have what it takes to succeed. But it's really hard for you to make this decision because it's really close and dear to your heart. This is something really important to you, but you're really needing to make this decision. You're needing to talk about how you feel. You're needing to really let it out. But I do see things working out for you, and I see that you're needing to release the past because there is a more enriching future ahead of you. So I feel like you're just needing to take action where you feel like you're needing to take it. You're definitely needing to put your foot down. You're needing to speak up on how you feel, and I do feel like this is going to be coming to an end soon because you have been heard, and whatever you're manifesting is going to be coming to fruition, and I do see an ending happening here. So with endings comes new beginnings, right? So there is I hope that helped you, my love. And thank you for your donation and for all your love and all of your support.
All right, guys, this has been an amazing 3 hours with you guys. We do appreciate you. Happy Halloween to everyone out there who's been watching, and thank you guys for supporting the channel. We do appreciate it. And I know, guys, Mondays don't have 5 readers, but it was Halloween. And technically 4. We do have a couple other readers that are watching and hiding in the back right now. But that's okay, because we love you all the same. I'm going to go down the list and let everybody have the chance to say their goodbyes before we end tonight's show. I'm going to start off with Squirrel, and then we will go to Destiny, then Elise, and then I will say our final goodbye. You are muted.
That's an angry squirrel.
Very angry squirrel.
You guys, I had the best Halloween I've had in ages. Thank you for spending it with me, and thank me for letting it spend with you. Whatever, I just put it in order because you know what I meant.
Yeah.
I'm gonna go try to get them off because they're well and truly stuck. Wish me luck, and I love you guys. Good night.
All right. That's me.
Thank you guys so much for joining us this evening on our Halloween special on Journey show. It's been absolutely amazing. Thank you all for the donations, your comments, your questions, everybody that's been here supporting us at My Psychic Connections. So thank you so much, guys, and I will see you all tomorrow night at 7 p.m. Till then, love and light from Destiny K. And I'll pass you to Elise. Good night.
You're very welcome. Thank you, D.I. Smith, and thank you everyone for being here. Happy Halloween, you guys. Loved it here. I don't even think that I've done a 3-hour show in forever, but you know what? It was definitely worth it. And I can't thank you guys enough for all of your love and all of your support and making this happen for us. And we just appreciate you all and can't wait to see you guys tomorrow. Love and light. Mwah.
All right, guys. Well, thank you so much for being here. I'll see you guys here every Monday at 10 p.m. Guys, I have some other shows coming up, so guys, get ready for that. Don't forget to check out the rest of the week with all the other psychics. Have your fun with us on Friday with Squirrel and Friends. Guys, we appreciate you so much from everyone here at My Psychic Connection. We want to say happy Halloween. And guys, we're going to have a great holiday season. We can't wait to share our energies with you. Have a beautiful night. And we'll see you tomorrow at 7 p.m. with Destiny K, Divine Love and Light. Until then, have a great evening.